Ah, finally we get to collect some loot.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Alright, let's get our character going. Alright. Here we go. 6 to 8 damage compared to my 12 to 16 on the sniper rifle. There we go. We got a backup option now, which I like. I like that a lot. Alright, I like that enough to where we're gonna save now.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
Alright. Diagram my void ship. Oh, there's my cat whining like ever. He's playing with a hair tie and acting like a lion. Oh shit.
I hear it here on the threshold of the blinded guide. Doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they...
Oh, I need to level up my companion.
How they sing.
Oh
This
god.
is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the Immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
Well, fuck that shit. We're defying that.
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern.
She's
But
too
now,
into the
with
voices.
this clamor around me, and you, Von Valancius, are a sorcerer too, just like the other one. Lady Theodora must have grown so fond of psychers she wants one to replace her.
Officers frequency. To all who can hear
That's
me.
probably right.
Those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officers' deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officers.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelstrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
I do agree with that.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Oh boy.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
I will agree with that.
No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity.
Oh boy.
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
She makes sense. She's rather interesting and delightful. You can take strength.
What lies beyond?
The material, my friend. Chunks of flesh are covering the door. That's concerning. That door is locked. Yes. Truly, everything is owed to Idira. Okay. Alright, there we go. We got it. Nah, you had to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, watch this spectacle unfold!
I will take you down.
Alright, we can start this off strong. Alright.
Out of my way.
Ew. Alright, I'll admit, I should have checked to see who was going first. Okay.
Another one.
Alright, that's one.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Yeah.
I will do like someone else can do this. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Alright. Alright, so stacking exploits on people deals extra damage, exposed weakness. Alright, interesting. Alright. Damn.
Here we go.
Not much of a screen though.
What is my news? Let's see.
Yeah.
A tactically sound approach.
Alright, I get it now.
On it. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Hell yeah. Lightning. The creature in a chair appears as if it's become one with the throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. Navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as the extra two dark gill-like slits on his cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the two ordinary eyes as well as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead.
I believe Master
Dang it,
Verspider
Harold,
still
why you
lives.
being so needy?
Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
We're just gonna ask the navigator.
Is short.
Yeah.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Oh shit. Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward and falls back into the seat, then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and its skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuses. The unit remains seated but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gills slit spurs home and forming two hideous mouth-screaming mouth-like pits. You heard what he said.
It came from
Navigator's corrupted. Great.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
The Navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and crackling, but then his fate abruptly stops. Space is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eye is turned from a trickle into a stream mixed with blood coming out of his nose, and there's purple swelling around the eye. Ugh, it's getting gruesome.
Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the wall. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Alright.
Vespidas, good luck. And thank you.
Aww. She really liked the Navigator, I guess. Damn. That's intense. This chair's laughing and shit.
Amidst the madness.
Yeah, give me that. Hell yeah. Wait, let me see if I remember this right. Didn't even. Wait, nope, you're the wrong girl. You can use the lightning pistol. We're just gonna put that on him in case he ever needs to make a range shot.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Oh, it's a log. Alright, where are we supposed to go, gamers? Navigator Sanctum is the private haven of the ship's guide through the warp and a death trap for anyone left inside of translation.
In this
to the
tapestry
material.
of a world, I am the
Interesting.
rogue thread.
I am the rogue thread. Yeah, we're done here. It's not letting me select anything though. Ow. Alright, here's the house elevator.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Oh, is that a Sister of Mercy?
Somebody shoot this.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Badass. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hand, and for a brief moment it seems she's not going to stop. It will instead continue eliminating every target she sees,
Sister
starting
Argenta.
with you.
Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting.
A stern look of appraisal.
The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do justly.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain, and that story deserves its own time and conversation, under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle
Yeah.
chatter. I am where I must. Through this door.
Yeah, let's
I shall
go.
join you, for it is
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to
Alright, I
hear.
gotcha.
ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
I fucking love Warhammer talk, bro. So
They will
passionate.
see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
Okay. Plasma bank, interesting. Tox dispenser module. Oh, so you get a slightly better one. You? We're just gonna do Spectral. Alright. Man, this game is like fucking acting like so many people are playing their first RPG.
will be no peace in my wake.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, I know what I did to clear it.
Woo! Into the fray we charge!
Now I'm gonna chill right beside dear old Argenta. Except she's gonna be one sitting outside because I'm
Out of my way!
I suck at
Death
words.
to non-believers!
My ears are ringing.
Oh no. Alright.
Predictable downfall.
Chaos guides me!
Ah, shit.
Will do. Do you see that?
Ah, you dumb bitch.
Anything else?
Do that for yourself. Alright. Hmm. Alright. Alright, burst attacks are interesting in this game. This is actually worth a tutorial for once. As apparently they shoot in a direction with multiple shots. Okay, alright.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Hey, it gets the job done. It gets the job done, apparently. Hey, man.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
You know another 4.
I'll do it. Eradicate it.
Follow my lead.
Alright, there we go. That was nice and easy. Oh, shit.
Death to the weak.
I am your doom. I bring ruin.
Chaos guides me.
Ah.
I'm not interested. At your beck and call.
Alright. Keep it going.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Yeah, I suck
Out of
at
my way.
this. The deer was not
Pain and
designed
duty
to
go
make
hand in
shots.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Doubt is for the weak.
Alright.
Victory is reduced to dust.
Alright. Alright.
At your beck and call. Brace yourself, Abelard.
Schemes. Ah, fate claims.
Yes.
A genius at work.
Death to non-believers.
Just a minor setback.
Was it you? Or
Hydira.
On it. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Alright, yes. Slay Queen.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
A wicked thought.
Chaos guides me.
My ears are ringing.
Death to the weak.
Ugh. Ah, shit, there's a 1% chance I need to move up.
I know what is to come.
Guided by faith! I'll do it. Eradicated.
There we go.
One fewer turn.
There we go.
Let's see. A predictable downfall.
Man. We cleaned up. That was smooth.
What lies beyond?
Alright, let's find out.
It won't open.
A melter charge will help. There's probably one around here somewhere.
Damn. Alright. Okay, where will I find the melted shard?
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Alright, furniture and stuff is screwed about. Okay, I still haven't got it. I figured as such, but it was worth a shot. Some of these fuckers carry an absurd amount of stuff, but then again, so do I. Alright, these are books. There's a corpse labeled goods. Oh, it's still useful. Still useful.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
Useful. Looks like we're getting a bunch of loot. Not at all what we want. Okay.
Genius triumphs.
Alright. Alright, so we're rolling a D100. Damn. Alright, so minus 10 on this. Alright, higher to score, easier is to succeed, and I succeeded. Very nice. Basically just looks like a lot of stuff to craft with. Okay, we got 3 melted charges, and where's operator's gloves?
Oh, one step at a time amidst the madness.
What are you saying? Undaunted by enemies of humanity, for not one of them can fail over the true servants of the Imperium who are ready to give their lives for his anointed. Damn straight, Skippy.
Another notch. There, done.
Alright. I'm trying. Okay, alright.
I better myself through my service.
Oh shit, I was supposed to hold it.
They will see. Oh,
Alright.
yes. They all
Would you look at
will
that?
see.
Okay, we all gotta level up. Let's handle it, folks. Alright. I guess that's pretty much it. Alright. Alright. Oh, thanks game, but we're gonna quick save as well, just to be safe. Oh, excuse me. The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in a raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps, and you see the figure walk out of fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valacius.
My heir.
Theodora. Oh shit. Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for somebody whose body is engulfed in inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, the other is raised in an inviting gesture.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Argenta's scared.
You will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Pain is but a reflection of one's weakness. To renounce weakness of spirit in pursuit of greatness is the only path to heights worthy of a rogue trader.
I mean, I agree, but you're still being a bitch.
Lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Snake-like gaze almost makes me forget about the fire searing me, leaving burns on my skin. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest restlessness of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer, and that answer could be nothing other than
Do
acceptance.
not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
Alright guys, sometimes that's true in Warhammer, but that last part was still fucking crazy. She shouldn't have said that.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Alright, over the roaring flames, I hear distant sounds, frightened voices, screams, muffled and distorted as if they were a body of water between you and them. As if there was a body of water between you and them.
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
Okay, hold up. We got something interesting. Dogmatic, iconoclast, or radical. Each includes 5 ranks. The higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions, the more noticeably the world around him reacts to their actions and decisions. Motion of each of the 3 directions opens up access to new dialogue lines, events, unique abilities, and also changes to the attitudes of others towards you. Also, some items can only be equipped by characters with certain convictions. When one of the conviction branches becomes rank 3 Rotary, it becomes the character's main focus. When that happens, the other 2 convictions cannot be raised above rank 2 adherent. Alright, characters' allies have convictions of their own as well. We're not walking through the fucking fire. You look away and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voices beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding survivors, and your determination, you completely forgot about Theodora. When you turn your head, you see nothing but the bellowing fire. Yeah, fuck
Where
it.
did it go? The thing that was standing in front could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
Oh, shit. Alright, anyway. Crash the platform. I don't know why we're doing that. Alright. That was oddly convenient. Thank Christ for that. Thank the Emperor for this miracle.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or
Damn
they could be
straight.
fighting on the bridge as we speak, without us.
No.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
To the bridge.
Well,
if Edelthrad is
all
there,
right.
then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
Her chambers is a weird spot to pick for her to be sieged in, but I get your point. We can check. God damn it, we didn't make it to the meeting with the secret heir.
What
There was some
lies
heir.
beyond
I don't know if it was a secret. I guess we failed something, but oh well. I don't know how.
Over there.
Oh hey.
What curiosity unveils itself before me?
Alright. Good to know that about critical hit. Makes you want to invest in dexterity and perception even more, so I can get more critical hit chance with a sniper rifle. Ah, shit. Theodora's dead.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Alright, I guess we're looting. Eventually.
Emperor,
Damn.
accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Damn. Rip the homie.
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
I'm gonna say nothing. I don't want to point fingers about who could have done it.
How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Alright, let's check. An extraordinary accurate one. Alright. An accurate auto pistol.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we
Yeah,
saw on
I
the
get what you
officer's deck,
mean.
I won't risk searching for it in the warp.
Yeah, we can worry about that later. I don't think the shards are gonna mean anything. Is that the Chamber of Whispers? Alright. Oh, an Inquisitor made this letter? Alright.
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
tainted witchcraft. Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait!
I agree,
We
to an
must
extent.
See if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as
Damn.
much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Damn, Idira, you're rude. You might have to get kicked from the party. That sister battle is base.
We're not just going to let this... To find the people who did this, aren't we, old man?
Alright. Anyway, we're gonna take a break.